Good day, night. Good day, mate. Good afternoon, everybody. The hummingbirds, I think, are officially gone for the year, and I'm looking for the return of the Canadian geese that come from Canada, the Canada geese. And the robins are gone, long gone. Folks, I wanted to just do a quick update with my garden. Normally my garden would go from over there where the fence is all the way along here. Here. One year I had pumpkin vines growing. I had a tremendous amount of activity here. I think the recent video I just showed was from 2018 with my pumpkins. But let's just take a look today. Even as they begin to fade in their dormant state, the anatomy of the sunflower continues with the seeds that are behind the flowers that have flowered out. We've talked about this. So behind those yellow flowers now are the seeds. And I'll show you here in a bit, a little bit closer, but we still got some good looking leaves. Things are still looking good. This was my first flower. If you remember, back in July, it seemed like a long time ago. It wasn't that long ago. It just seems like it. This was my Tex plant. Remember Tex? See the seeds in there? Glorious. Glorious. The birds have already started picking on this one. You can see the seeds. Oops, I dropped that one. So you just brush these yellow flowers off. Remember I told you about all the flowers that accumulate? And so you just brush them all off. And then behind there, you got all those seeds, man. Look at that. And that's what the birds go for. The birds love the seeds. So do I. So we can take a few out here. I keep dropping them. But you know what a seed looks like. And those are what will grow next year as they fall to the ground. But the birds, I think, will get most of these, seriously. Okay. Oops, Mr. Bee, there's like a little bee there. I don't want to get stung. So again, behind all these flowers are those seeds. All these heads now have gone dormant, but there's still a lot of things to do here. Like I said, brush off these flowers that we watched grow as the heads matured. And then back there, all these seeds, man. Lots of them. Okay. Still got a few petals here that look kind of cool. Still picturesque. They look like crispy, curly fries, don't they? They do. They do, LARÉ. So even though these aren't flowering out beautifully, they're still very beautiful now. Still my beautiful flowers. Just in a different state. Kind of like the circle of life, huh? Seeing the leaves change color too. Just like the trees. I love these leaves. They look so cool. We'll go over here. These are in the shade, but Another one of my flowers. You can see all the seeds there. Oh my gosh. It's seed heaven out here. I've still got 2 active sunflowers, by the way. We're going to look at them. Hope you're enjoying these videos. I haven't done a garden update for a while, but this is the state of the garden that is just so, you got to capture it. It's been really cool. The temperature changed. It's been in the mid 80s. Had a cold front go through and things are a lot different now. Feels like fall, but it's actually still pretty pleasant. Well, this guy's really got a bend. I want you to see we got a little guy here. But look at the bend in this thing. It's like almost touching the ground. Look at this. See that? That's quite a bend. That is quite... Oh, pick this guy up. Still got a few petals there. But they're good looking, aren't they? Just like me in my old age. Those green guardian leaves that I talked about that would guard the flower coming out. They're still there. So that guy's just hanging, man. He is literally hanging. Now there's my little guy. I want to look at him first. Okay. We got some crispy critters there. Okay. Let's sit down for a minute. Here's my little guy. Have I told you about him? I did. This guy came out with no arms, or no hands. He had no hands. He came out of the ground with just a little stem. And I prayed for this flower, nurtured it, watered it, loved it, gave it plenty of sunshine. And October 19th, Saturday, it's been out for about 4 or 5 days, but this guy started down there in the ground. It's just a little twig, and he made it, man. I guess my word to you is if this guy can make it, you can make it. Amen. Let's get a close-up of this miracle flower. There we go. See the insides there, that little cylinder. Still got some way to go to mature. Still got some bees around too. So the circle of life, the anatomy of a sunflower. You can see all the different stages of that sunflower. Again, as we've talked about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and look. So we're just focusing on this guy. Yeah, it's very beautiful. Look at those colors there coming through, the light coming through those leaves. Oh, a different scene here, folks. It's still very beautiful, very joyous and beautiful. I've got leaves blocking me, but I'm here with my little guy. He's down here. There he is. I'm in the shade, but that's okay. Just want to hang out with my little guy for a minute and show it to you. Miracle flower. No leaves when he came out of the ground. I think there might have been leaves and then the bugs got him or something got him. Sometimes those earwicks get in here and took those leaves off, and so it was just a stem, no leaves, and then slowly the little leaves appeared, and he grew to be 2 feet tall here. I like it. So he'll be out a few more days, but that's one of my last flowers. I've got one more over here, but this is my last flower really blooming. But my gosh, I started in June, July, August, September, and October. Okay. I'm glad I was able to show you that. Got to get a few shots here while we're at it. Hey? Hey? Still doing it, man. Sunflowers, God's love, His warmth, His beauty. Ah, feel that warm sun. It's still warm. We're so blessed this year. I tell you what, it's October 19th, Saturday, and we're still having warm weather. And yet this storm came through, and it really, I don't know, I think Bill Gates is messing with the weather, man. I think he's messing with the weather, throwing fairy dust into the air, doing something. He's got a patent on hurricanes. Did you know that? Go back and look at that. He's got some type of patent that allows him to mess with hurricanes. Oh my gosh. Oh, if we don't give praise to God, the worms are going to consume us. Bill Gates and everybody that's like him. Our governor, I pray that the worms would consume him. Oh, I know some people want me to pray for him. I just find it very difficult. So, okay, where are we at? Let's just get a few more shots here. Get the preaching at you there. I'll say, old chop. Let's go out here a little ways like this. How's this? I think that's great. Want me to spin around and do a 360? I did this the other day. I got to do it somewhere safe where I don't hit anything. Let's see. If I did it here, I think I can get away with it here, but if you're prone to being dizzy, don't watch this. Okay. Do you like that? I can't show you, but I got this. I can show it to you. I got this pole. It's like a tripod. It's like a monopod. It goes 66 inches out, and it really does a good job. So you can see that right there. So we could even go out farther and do that spinning. Wow, I have to go out in the grass to do that though. Let's do one more, so we don't hurt anybody or scare anybody. But you can see the pole now. There, you can see my yard. Are we having fun? Everybody say fun. It's got to be fun, folks. It has got to be fun. Fun. There's a jet up there. I'll be in a jet on November 1st again, going to Louisiana to do a second interview with Mitchell Young down there. I'd like to thank Julie Butler for sponsoring this trip. Thank you, Julie. God bless you. It's going to be awesome. Mitchell's health is failing. I'm going to go down there. It's at Aaron and Mercy. I want to do a second interview with him. He wants to do a second interview. So, like I said, his health's failing. If you've seen his first interview on my Voice of the Fisher channel, powerful, powerful story. Okay, let's finish off here. These flowers. We've still got one more live one back here too. So I hope you're enjoying this, even though there's those green guardian leaves that guard the flower when it comes out. They still have a purpose. This whole thing has a purpose from beginning to end, and it all starts with that little seed. All of this starts with these little seeds, man. These little seeds, it just takes one seed here. This whole garden has evolved because of this one seed that God packed everything in that seed. He packed all these stages of leaves, the germination as they would come up, and grow, the different stages of growth, the leaves, and then the stem, and then the head, and as the head forms, talked about that, all the different stages of growth, the flowering. Oh my gosh, and it's all because of this seed. Then it starts and it ends with the seed. Isn't that amazing? It started with the seed 3 months ago, and now it's going to end with the seed. The birds get to eat it. I could replant it next year. Then you have a whole garden. And the circle of life, the anatomy of a sunflower starts again. Amen. These birds will eat this. Okay, this is going longer than I expected, but we did look at the sky. Beautiful seeds. Seeds, seeds, and more seeds. And then the birds have already started eating this guy. You can see that. You get some pretty good shots of these seeds. Okay. They're amazing. Absolutely. Okay, I need... Okay. This big guy in here, look at those green leaves. Everything looks really good. And then we got the seeds here. Looks like a shaved head, doesn't it? Looking good. Okay, folks. I think that's it for now. Thank you for watching these videos and subscribing to this channel. I think I got 21 subscribers now. That's cool. And just share these videos. I think they'll bring peace. I think they'll help in this troubled world. That's why I do these. A lot of the reasons. So I'd like to say goodbye from my beautiful sunflower garden. It's still doing some great things. Getting close to November now. It's amazing how fast time has flown. It scares me sometimes, keeps me up at night. But I'll end with one of my favorite things to do for you. God bless you. Okay. Let's end. Some of you know what we're going to end with, right? My Usain Bolt lightning pose that he does when he runs 100 meters really fast. This is one of the victory things he does. We'll do it a couple times here. Ready? Are you ready? One more time. Fight, 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 fight. Can I say go Trump, or am I going to offend some of you? I just want our country back. I want our country safe. I want us operating by the principle that our founding fathers founded it on. That's what I want. God bless you. Ready? One to beam up. Energize.
God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy.